Hi friends, we are going to see the talk about the if condition in this short video. So if condition is simply something that you use. It's a programming construct that you use to check for a condition. How do you write an if condition? Remember this, it's a very small series of steps, but you have to do it exactly like how I tell right now. So first you type if, then open bracket, close bracket, that is parenthesis, then open and close braces. If you get this wrong, you will spend a lot of time just worrying about what went wrong. First type this out correctly. Now, how does the if condition work? So whatever is between these two brackets, between these parentheses, is the condition that is checked for being true or false. If it is true, then whatever is between these two braces, between the opening and closing braces, whatever commands you type are going to be executed only when these are true. So I can simply have a true which is not calculated, which is not checked, but is given as true from the beginning. So I can say the set of commands is just typing out a debug statement to the console, just to make sure that this code is getting executed. If condition getting executed, right? Let's see how it works. So let me call play on this, and since it is true all the time, it is getting executed. Now what can I do? What else can I check? I can maybe check whether a variable's value has gone above a certain number. So my int variable, it always starts from 0 by default, but just for clarity I'm putting it as 0. Even if I don't do that, it's the exact same thing. I will increase this variable by 1 in each update. Update is getting called multiple times in 1 second. So my variable, now I will check whether this is greater than 10. Okay, I can also check if it is less than 10. Okay, so or even less, yeah. So let's check it with less than 10. So what will happen? This should get printed 10 times. The moment this becomes 10, it will stop printing because the condition is no longer true. My variable less than 10 will not be 10 the moment my variable reaches the value of 10. Alright, actually it printed 9 times, exactly 9 times. If you see here on the top of your screen, it has printed 9 times because it started with 1. Okay, the first value it took was 1, so by the time it reached 10, it only got executed 9 times. These are things that you need to be very careful about. I said 10, but it is actually 9. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to create a boolean variable and say and check whether a key was pressed. So basically the type that is acceptable in between the brackets is bool, which is either true or false. If you say my variable less than 10, it becomes it checks and returns a boolean value. The boolean value can be taken inside a boolean variable, but there are other things that will return a boolean value also, which is a function of if key pressed. So input is, this is my variable name, don't confuse it with anything. I can put Doraemon, Pokemon, anything here. Input dot get key down key code dot space. So this will be true if my spacebar is pressed, and this will be false if my spacebar is not pressed. And the value that the way I have to put this is I have to just put the variable here. This is going to be either true or false. So anything that is either going to be either true or false can be replaced in between these brackets. So if I press my spacebar right now, the code in between the braces should get executed. I am pressing the spacebar, if you can hear. Pressing the spacebar. Every time I press the spacebar, the code gets executed. Alright, so this is how the if condition works. Just to reiterate, the way you write the if condition is if, then the bracket where the condition will appear, then the open and close braces. Here, between line numbers 20, 20 and 21, here, that means between the two braces is where our code is going to appear. Is the code which is going to get executed once this condition between the two brackets, the condition which is going to appear here, the moment it is true, this is going to get executed. Alright, so that's it for this short video. Thank you.